For the first time this year, Ryan McMahon leads off, takes a fastball for a strike, and we're underway.
Camera shooting out at Max. I mean, the hitters got to be. I'm sure the hitters are fine, but
want to be the Rockies today.
See now, if you had a sidearmer on the mound, there's a 3-pitch strikeout, and McMahon is toast. Hitter. Mets have cooled him down so far. Sun comes out and he fouls it off.
With Nito.
Slowly hit toward third. That is a foul ball. Sore groin for a couple of months, so he'll get today and tomorrow off. And a good slider by Scherzer to strike out Rogers. Back
to start. Yeah, and I think he 100%. Is really determined. That's the kind of guy he is. Perfectionist.
It's hard to judge, of course, when you had limited.
Blackman fouls one off the umpire's. Lindor moves several strides behind the bag at second, and Blackman pokes one the other way, and he's got himself a soft hit charged by Canna, and Blackman, who doesn't run that well. And Crone, who's had the majority of Scherzer as a lefty.
Position.
Yep.
It's slowly down to third, and Beatty handles it. Crone not running hard. He's thrown out.
What part of Queens is that, Gary?
This is right around Main Street, I believe.
Okay.
Jose Iglesias swing starts the day 5th in the National League in batting. And a fastball right there for a strike, and it's 0-2. 3 occasions this year, and 2 of the 3 have been his last 2 starts. As Iglesias hooks one foul, so 4s in the run column. Fastball on the outside corner or off it?
Just missed.
Randall Grit 18-42 on the road this year. And that's line to left, stays up for Canna. 1 out. Sponsors, Keith. Here's Randall Grichuk. Cardinal, former Blue Jay. Cardinals did the Mets a big favor last night, coming from behind.
I mean, he walked a winning run in, but before then, some incredibly soft hits, an infield hit to load the bases.
And thought he had 2 walks and a hit batsman in that inning.
He hit. But, you know, with as few games as the Braves are losing these days, that's a huge shot in the arm for the Mets. Mets and Braves have lost on the same day.
Huh.
3-1 slider in for a strike. Full count to Grichuk.
Their last 17 games here at City.
Oh, and got him. Is drilled. From the 3-2 pace to win 101.
And in 1988, we wound up winning 100 games.
And that curveball wraps around the plate to Hilliard, and it's 2-0.
And blew it off the map.
Hilliard takes a fastball, 3-0.
I think, though,
you get such a reward for having one of the top 2 records in the league. You get a bye in that wild card round, so that Scherzer behind 3-1. And Hilliard pops one a mile high. Lindor pretended he couldn't see it at first. I don't know if he was trying to serve in the catcher, hitting 8th in the order. And he takes a fastball strike. Serve and start. One, 2, struck him out. Sure.
Hey, pay attention to the game.
Garrett Hampson takes it out. Forget the game. The off chance every once in a while.
I want to tell you that I had that's a pop up to right field. Who's got it? Naquin. Took my time. Very vigilant. Like I had an 0-2 count on me.
Curveball strike to McMahon. Well,
I agree. I'm 100% on your side.
So you would strike out a lot.
Well, I don't know. 0-2 to McMahon, who struck out his first time, and he goes down swinging again. 6 pitches from Scherzer to McMahon.
Sun, clouds. Yeah, clouds.
Why?
It's a little easier to see. I always thought that I would always get a pixelation from my contact lenses.
Oh, you don't have 20/20 then?
No, I don't. I have.
Never had that. Wouldn't have flown.
And he definitely wasn't going to go with the nail polish.
No.
He popped up in a shallow right. Another long run for Naquin. Gets there.
How bad they are.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Got a base hit his first. It's the curveball foul. He's the only Rocky in history with at least. With Tapper, and Scherzer comes off the mound to get it. One out. Hughes with the Braves. Duke Snider with the Dodgers. Chuck Klein with the Phillies. Wow. Hall of Famers all. And Charlie Blackmon.
Yes. That he played a lot. He played in Forbes Field. That was a bigger park, I believe.
And when he was a career.
That was one of the reasons why the another strikeout right there.
Wow.
Came up and they couldn't have him out in left field. And they moved Willie to first.
I'll start to look
Towards the end of the Pirate career just against left-handers. Primarily, I should say.
That, when he came to the Mets.
For the Mets, that was in '69.
Iglesias pulls one just foul. 1-2. It was a whole convoluted thing that went on.
Big strides when he ran.
1-2 coming. It was whacked foul.
And he refused.
And then the Expos traded him to Houston, and he refused to report. Fly ball out to left. And Canna is there to grab it. And that was for the two sides. And Grichuk pops one up behind the plate. McCann
has to go in the locker room.
What?
Got ejected.
Too high, 2-1. Yeah.
Yep.
Thought he took that out of his helmet.
Oh, good slider.
2-2 coming. And he got him looking. Fastball right down.
Our own little place there during the game when you pitched.
But I love what Buck has addressed with Matt even more. That's how great he's been for the ball club.
He's talked about how engaged he is. The days he pitched.
Loves that they care on the day they're not out there.
Hilliard swings through the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that one.
How to get the best one.
So Max right now is Verlander struck out 5 in the first 2 innings. And that just missed. Cutter to Hilliard. It's 2. 3-2 to Hilliard. It's fouled away.
But at the same time, there are
on the mound.
And Hilliard takes a changeup outside for ball 4. Enough coming down the stretch. And the way he was worked in the postseason coming out of the pennant race they had.
Yeah, really.
0-2 to Brian Serven, who struck out his first time up. Oh, 2 coming. And Serven fouls back that high fastball.
No, he'd be.
And that enables him to work at a little more rapid pace.
I think that's 9 innings or whatever. He goes 7, 8 innings.
There goes Hilliard. The pitch is low. McCann can't handle it. And Hilliard has a stolen base, his 5th of the year. And so Hampson on deck. And the slider fouled at the plate. So Serven doing a nice job hanging in.
What a catch by Hamari behind the plate. Sweet.
2-2 coming. And Serven lifts one foul down the right side.
Can't.
Curveball struck him out. He changed the game. 2 out. Hilliard is still at second. Here's Garrett Hampson. And he takes a high slider for a strike. And that fastball in for a call strike. And 0-2. And Hampson just got a piece of that one.
Well,
2 out. Scoreless game in the 5th. And Hampson ignores a slider. 1-2. 1-2. Well, comebacker. Squirrely ball grabbed by Scherzer.
Oh, Don't cross me.
Don't make my brown eye blue.
Are you
Saying De Niro playing Scherzer in the movie?
Yes.
Ryan McMahon has already struck out. And on top of their game, and everybody else is sort of catching up. Curveball pulled foul, and it's 2-2 to McMahon.
It must be with the manager's permission.
Well, when the Mets had a night game on a getaway day in Atlanta on the last road trip, a very important piece of recovery. Has a good changeup to strike out McMahon.
And get it to break down, sink down, and see if the hitter will chase.
Rogers takes a strike. Let's see. Scherzer's got 8 for 3-1-2. And there's a strike, and it's 0-2 to Rogers. The Astros aren't scoring against the Orioles.
1 run in 2 games.
Slider to strike out Rogers.
Yeah.
At 215. Randy had 212, and next comes Clemens at 110.
Grove was the greatest left-hander. But boy, oh boy, you look at Randy Johnson.
Steve Carlton was pretty good, too. 0-2 coming to Blackman. Well, that one sails away. 1-2 coming. And Blackman just got a piece of that one.
Huge.
Again, the 1-2 to Blackman. And he just got a piece of that. And again, had it pop out. Yep. And the curveball hit on the ground. One hopper to McNeil. Steadies. Side retired. C.J. Cron leads off in the 7th for Colorado. And pulls the first one into left field for a base hit. Chased toward the line by Canny. Cuts it off, and he'll hold Cron to a single. Bullpen behind Scherzer now. Here's Jose Iglesias. And he takes a fastball for a strike. Iglesias, sorry. And Iglesias drops down a beautiful bunt. Beatty with the bare hand play and safe at first. On the cutout at third. And Grichuk swinging at a first pitch slider, 0-1.
And Grichuk has.
And Max misses outside, a ball and a strike. And this time. And that's chopped slowly. Another tough play from Beatty with the bare hand. He'll put it in his. And Hilliard swings through a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Takes the cutter up and away, and it's 1-1.
After it now, or if he gets the 2 strikes.
Curveball misses. 2-1.
I gotta believe it.
Bases loaded, nobody out. 2-1 to Sam Hilliard, and the fastball fouled back. So Scherzer came right after him. It's 2-2.
Yep, that was the pitch to hit for
2-2. Struck him out. He went to the changeup, and he got him. And Servant flies one out to deep right center. Back in the gap goes Naquin. He makes the catch. Tagging at third is Cron. He'll come in with the first run of the game. He fouls off the first pitch fastball. Hampson fouls off that slider. And it's not running. And the breaking ball misses low and in. 1-2. 1-2 coming to Hampson. And he got him looking. Side retired.